Tesla stock appears to be performing well in a down market and has attracted interest from investors worldwide. Greetings from Elon Musk land, everyone, and welcome back. Analysts have been praising Tesla and making forecasts about it, and they have not been disappointed. They appear to be gradually fulfilling the expectations of the analysts as they are making every effort to maintain their position of dominance. There are a lot of people who support Tesla. Everyone is aware of Chamath Palihapitiya, one of the most well-known supporters of Tesla, and his backing for the company. But he's done something that has everyone in a state of shock. He sold all of his Tesla stock despite being such a bull for the company. This was entirely unexpected coming from him. However, given that he is a well-known Tesla bull, why would he sell all of his Tesla stock? Watch this space to discover out. For a considerable amount of time, Chamath Palihapitiya has maintained a very substantial position in Tesla stock. However, a few months after the stock received a good projection, he made the decision to sell all of his Tesla stock. He explained why he sold all of his Tesla stock during an interview. It appears that he is a firm believer in the company's promising future. Was it worth it, though, even as he explained his reasoning? Tesla received a lot of verbal backing from Chamath Palihapitiya. Since he thought of Tesla CEO Elon Musk as a very close buddy, he was always banking on him. Palihapitiya was already well known for being a trustworthy investor who wouldn't jeopardize his wealth in order to appease a buddy. The seasoned financial expert seemed to have faith in Tesla's concepts as well. He thought the business was headed toward exceeding all expectations. The CEO and founder of Social Capital says he sold his company's interest in the Elon Musk-led electric car firm because the high prices allowed him to finance his other endeavors. Palihapitiya intervened, stating that he must find a method to finance his ideas because he is limited in his financial resources. He continued by saying that overextending himself would be his last remaining option, but he was unwilling to take this risk. It is peculiar, particularly from a Tesla bull. Purchasing and selling stocks is not a novel idea in the realm of investment. The fact that he sold all of his Tesla stock makes this much more intriguing. People often find it difficult to comprehend how someone may have such strong brand loyalty and yet hold no ownership position in the business. Since he recommended investors earlier this year to hang on to their stock and not to sell any of it, many are questioning this decision. He continued by telling them that he thought the stock will increase in value by 2 or 3 times. The price of Tesla shares was very favorable as of the previous year. It was actually a terrific stock market performer, reaching milestone after milestone on the route to being included in the S&P 500 index. This concluded an exceptionally productive year for the company, with a 743% increase in value in 2020 alone. Individuals haven't witnessed growth rates like these in a very long time. There are many who believe Chamath Palihapitiya simply wanted to leave the firm and lost faith in its equity. After selling his stock, Chamath declared his interest in cash-generating assets, hyper-growth businesses with annual growth rates of up to 50%, and other assets like Solana and Bitcoin. Although Chamath Palihapitiya asserts that he remains optimistic about Tesla, he also acknowledged that his thesis has somewhat evolved. He acknowledged that his assessment of the scale of the electric vehicle market was entirely incorrect. The market, he said, has changed significantly. This was a reference to the efforts being made by other automakers, such as Ford and General Motors, to construct their own electric cars. However, he honestly thinks Tesla will be quite busy simply maintaining its position as the premier electric vehicle manufacturer. It appears that he is now projecting that Tesla will no longer be able to maintain strong growth rates once other automakers are able to enter the electric vehicle market. He is mistaken there, though. Selling his shares can be viewed as Palihapitiya's most selfless gesture for a man who is trying to make a difference in the world. If not by reinvesting the money somewhere where a higher rate of return is possible, how else can you accomplish this? This may be seen as the most visible method for a promoter to enhance their reputation in order to eventually purchase shares at a discount, drive up the price in open markets, and then sell them to the general public while keeping the profits. Everything else he said about Tesla when he was still optimistic about it would still be true if you set the stocks aside. When questioned about it, He stated that the fact that Tesla is already a well-known energy company is what he finds most alluring about the brand. Elon Musk has actually voiced this idea previously. He stated in a 2016 interview that while most people associate Tesla with electric cars, the company's primary goal is accelerating the development of renewable energy. As of right now, this is still true. Investors are still surprised by how quickly and innovatively the company is working on this project. Realizing the transition to renewable energy is Tesla's primary goal. When it comes to the production of electric vehicles, Tesla is now at the top. Despite competition from other companies in the same industry, Tesla has established itself as a benchmark and is currently a very lucrative enterprise, having reported positive earnings for the last 5 quarters. When it comes to striving to manage the shift from gasoline to electricity, even though it's not necessary, Tesla stands out from other veteran OEM manufacturers. However, Tesla is also engaged in the development of batteries and solar energy. There is still more room for growth even as renewable energy technology continues to gain traction. Tesla can already provide other products to a sizable and devoted customer base. When it comes to the clean energy sector and the future, Tesla already seems like a far bigger player to individuals who are concerned about the environment, society, and corporate governance. It's also critical to remember that Tesla has a lot of space left over for future growth. After all, their CEO is a really visionary individual. They fit the definition of a developing industry, and there is much to like about this statement. Even more intriguing is the fact that Tesla has plenty of leeway to overtake some of its more established rivals who just don't project the same image, providing it can continue to dominate the industry. Older automakers like Ford and GM are considering growing their electric vehicle businesses. They already dominate the market for gasoline-powered vehicles, and they have no advantage over electric vehicles as a result of this dominance. With its brand, Tesla has already established itself in the electric vehicle market. There is much more level playing field for electric vehicles now that Tesla's name is occasionally mentioned. Furthermore, Tesla has already demonstrated its ability to successfully compete with the largest automakers in the market. Not too long after Palihapitiya sold all of his stake, the brand returned to being valued at $1 trillion. Furthermore, Tesla has been putting a lot of effort into its plans for growth. The majority of analysts predict that in the second half of this year and subsequently in the second half of 2022, the growth will pick even more speed. Production at the German facility has already started for Tesla. Furthermore, production at Tesla's new Texas factory is scheduled to begin shortly. The business is already making strong work on the ramp curve at Kato, where a prototype is held, according to Drew Baglino, Senior Vice President of Powertrain and Energy Engineering at Tesla. That line is currently manufacturing 4680 cells. Thus, the Tesla Model Y will be the first vehicle produced with an integrated battery pack. In the future, Giga Texas will also be producing a semi-electric vehicle and the eagerly anticipated Cybertruck electric pickup. But none of these vehicles have official production dates yet. Tesla estimates that car sales will increase by more than 50% annually by 2022. That's in spite of all the persistent supply chain issues that they don't really think will be fixed in the upcoming year. Speaking on behalf of the most valuable carmaker in the world, Elon Musk offered a positive assessment following the company's sales record-breaking quarter that exceeded Wall Street's forecasts. Though surprised, Tesla supporters maintained their confidence. Taking into consideration the psychology and mood of the market, Tesla's current situation seems to be doing really nicely. As competition continues to rule many domains, Tesla's value will undoubtedly increase and eventually exceed current projections. Remember that the race for electric vehicles is a marathon, not a sprint, even though the increase may not be as quick as investors like Palihapitiya would like. On this one, it is far wiser to take the long view. What are your thoughts on Tesla's stock, then? Will it soon soar to new heights? Where do you think it will end up? Tell us in the comments below. Please click on one of these 2 videos to view it on your screen while you are still here. I'll see you over there.